This is the opening night of the World Cup Rugby League Nines from Bankwest Stadium, Parramatta, western suburbs of Sydney. Crowd building up here on this Friday evening, and we're standing by to see Wales play England. And England with some big names in their squad, well known to Australian audiences. And the Welsh side very much the underdogs in this contest. They do have a sprinkling of players that have Super League experience. In fact, Regan Grace, as we've mentioned earlier, really one of the headline acts of the tournament, just to see how quick is he. He's had an outstanding season with St Helens, a grand final winner. There he is, just going through frame, Regan Grace. He is in jumper number 5, one of the quickest players in the rugby league world, and hoping that he gets plenty of opportunity. Brett Finch, Greg Alexander with me in commentary for this one. Brandy?
Well, England start as favourites, Andrew, and deservedly so. And as you said, there's plenty of players there that Australian fans will know. NRL players, Tom Burgess, James Graham, Ryan Hall. Blake Austin returns back to Australia after a season with Warrington, and a very good season from Blake Austin. Now representing England. There's Gareth Widdop. Spent a lot of 2019 on the sidelines. Ryan Hall, of course, a Rooster now.
Well, I really think they can win this competition, this England side. And in it, quite interesting too, little stat, 3 former men of steel. James Graham was a winner of that award way back in 08. Sam Tompkins won it 2012. Darryl Clark won it 2014. There is experience. There are form players. I like the look of their squad, Finchy.
Yeah, it's certainly a squad that's in form and high on confidence. A lot of players now in the English setup are playing in the NRL
and playing well.
Yeah, dominating.
We all know how good Jermaine McGilvray was at the 2017 World Cup. Here we go. Tournament kicks off for England and Wales. Widdop went short with intent. And England come up with a ball. Liam Watts onto it. One of the Castleford Tigers in the squad. Here's the skipper, Graham. Manhandled by the defence. You can't get numbers in defence in a Nines game. There were 4 in on James Graham. Left edge with Elliot Whitehead. 25 away from the Wales line. England getting the reward of the short kick-off. Going to see plenty of them. There was a pressure ball thrown there. George Williams had very little time to react. The Wigan star, Canberra bound, now to the left with Widdop's kick. All hands on deck for Wales. I thought offside. Knock on, and straight away changeover. Unless it's a double knock on, you won't see a scrum. And is anyone crying any tears about that? Probably not. Across to Sam Tompkins.
Good
goal
tackle.
line defence.
Yeah, great tackle.
Elliot Keir. Real try saver there. Widdop should be fresh as a daisy. Only 10 NRL games this year. Now with Darryl Clark, and over goes Darryl Clark for the first England try. The Lance Todd Trophy winner from the Challenge Cup final this year. He's a very classy player. Yeah, he scores the 4-pointer here.
Yeah, just threw the dummy there, but all possession going England's way. Very hard to hold a team out when you're doing that much tackling in a game of nines. And Vossi, you said it about the number of players in tackles for Wales, and it's hard to break habits, and clubs play very similar to how they do in 13-man footy. If you can attract 3 or 4 defenders and get a pass away, well, all of a sudden the field does open up.
Widdop converted, well done from wide out. We have seen from experience with Auckland Nines that conversion attempts and attention to detail has been sadly lacking, but Widdop nailed his first one and a 6-0 lead, and at least this time Wales able to come up with possession. They've got their first use of the ball, Finchy. 3 minutes into the contest.
Well, exactly like Brandy said, any sort of repeat sets or back-to-back sets, so hard to defend against.
Now for Dan Fleming. I've got a Halifax jumper at home, I've got to tell you fellas. Love the time there at the Shea, one of my favourite grounds in the world of rugby league, so a shout out to our viewers there.
And you've been to them all, Vossi?
Watching the opening night. The Three Pigeons pub up the road, Finchy. You'd be welcome there, my friend. Name a pub you wouldn't be. Reece Evans passing back And a high ball for McGilvray to defuse. He doesn't get close to it. It's play on for Wales, trying to make the most of their set of 5, but still the last tackle and now the changer.
Yeah, no confusion there whether it was 6 to go or not. That one was last play, even though it was played at by McGilvray. Didn't get a hand to it, so they went, and of course you're 1 tackle short. In 9s, you only get the 5 plays.
James Graham, remembering for our viewers, among the rules in the 9s, the 20-40 is there, the 40-20 and the 20-40. Who's going to fire a shot? Who wants to go the long kick from inside their 20?
I reckon DC might have a crack.
Now Williams spread right across, and Tompkins with it. Beautiful footwork. Sam Tompkins slices through, sets it up on the inside for Whittam. He's down, he passes. Oh, and Tompkins collides with a post. If he gets the bonus zone try, I'd add another one on top of that. Because if he's beaten the post to score in the bonus zone, that's 5. For the impact on the post, I want him getting 6.
Yeah, great footwork there from Sam Tompkins. Plenty of speed as well. Gareth Whittam run down as he gets towards the try line, but still has the presence of mind to get up and just flick it back to Tompkins. Contact with the post, but another English try converted. And a handy lead at the moment with 4.5 to go in this opening 9 minutes.
I played in the team when Tompkins got man to steal Vossi in 2012, and that was nearly every week he was doing runs like that. He was so dominant that year.
Just didn't find the space when he came to the NRL, did he? Just couldn't find the space. England with another short kick, and they get a result.
Double knock on. It is a scrum. England will have the scrum feed. Wayne Bennett.
How many men in the scrum, Vossi?
Well, let's have all bar 1. Let's have 8. But no, you've got to have 5. You have to have 5 in the scrum. And as for the feeds, well, it's a dog's breakfast. So ball up for George Williams to show us some footwork. And I think you've seen enough in 5.5 minutes to know that England have come to this tournament with a very, very talented squad. Can't wait to see their matches for the Lions as well. And out for McGilvray to score. One of the best finishes you will see. That's an easy one for him. England have 3 tries on the board in 5.5 minutes.
Well, Bossy, that'll make Canberra fans happy, the Canberra Raiders fans. George Williams involved in a couple of good pieces of play there. A nice run through that set. And then the ball over the top to a man that scored plenty of tries, McGilvray, in the English Super League this year.
Blake Austin's going to have the conversion attempt. That was the finish of McGilvray, and Austin unsuccessful. So 3 tries, one of them a bonus zone try. Mathematics comes into play in Finchie. Working this out. 17-0 is the score, and it is short kickoff after short kickoff. Austin. And that one batted back. Wales go for a different defusal strategy, and it works. It ended back up with Connor Davis just minding his own business back near the goal line. Oh, now Regan Grace gets his chance.
They've just had no footy. No footy, Wales.
Well, you can time it in seconds, Brady, how much ball they've had, not minutes. In seconds. 9-minute halves here at Bankwest Stadium. Nice work this time, spread across. Lloyd White involved, and Keir with another touch. Keir got around Austin for a moment.
He came again, Austin, and did well.
Salford bound next year, Elliot Keir, and a kick through, but well covered up there by Williams, not so wrapped in the pass, mind you. And McGilvray back for it on his own line. Now here's the chance for the 20-40, Finchie. Right here, right now, no one back. Would you do it?
That's the roll of the dice. If you miss, it gives pretty good field position to the opposition.
England back with Ryan Hall taking a run there. Now for Graham, spread along, draw and pass. And Gareth Whittam linking back up with Clark. What about the ball movement? Not always going to hand here. Play slowing down. Whittam was slow to his feet. Back for Connor. He's kicking from inside the 30 with good hook on it. And it's going to pull up. He's been a big improver, Jake Connor. And by the way, celebrating his 25th birthday. So his fans back in Hull, shout out to you. Jake's got his big day here. But he's very much a factor now at the highest level. Back on for Grace to take the tackle on the 20. They look a little weary. Even though we've only played 8.5 minutes, there's been a lot of chasing for Wales in this first half. Reece Williams with that play the ball. Conventional dummy half run. Try and find some space on the edge. And Evans with that run inside the 40, but that's 4 tackles up, which means this is the last in the set of 5. And back for Lloyd White to kick out. McGilvray's way. Friendly bounce. Few seconds left to try something here. McGilvray will be wrapped up. Have they got a trick shot? Austin with some blood to a cut above the left eye. Ryan Hall with the ball, and that'll do us. 3 tries scored in the first half. Clark, Tompkins, McGilvray, and at the break it is England 17, leading Wales 0. Let's go down to the sideline with Lara Pitt.
Rossi, the women's game not far away now. Gillaroo, Holly Wheeler here to preview the action between Australia and New Zealand. Holly, a very much new look side from Brad Donald. What do you like about it? What are the strengths of the Aussies?
Just how scary the outside backs are. They're so lightning quick, and it's just going to be phenomenal to watch.
All right, New Zealand think they're faster though, are they? Is that a sledge?
Oh, look, possibly. No, look, it'll be exciting to watch, and look, I'll back my girls every day of the week. We've got some blistering speed out there.
All right, who have we got to watch from New Zealand?
I can't go past Honey again. Nita Maynard, she's very dangerous out of dummy half, and Georgia Hale's been in great form. But I'm expecting big things from Tawila Fotuanuala. She missed the NRL season, unfortunately, and I'm sure she's going to go out there and absolutely kill it.
All right, thanks, Holly. Look forward to your commentary. Vossi, that Australia-New Zealand women's game not far away.
Yeah, it's going to be part of a great double later on tonight. New Zealand versus Australia in both the women's and the men's back-to-back inside the commentary box right now here on first night of the World Nines. Finchy and at Brandy, quick summation of what you saw from the first 9 minutes from England.
Well, had the bulk of possession, England. That made it easier for them. And I thought their kickoffs were fantastic. Of course, rules are different. Kick team that scores the try kicks off. England got a result, 3 out of the 4 kickoffs. So very smart. Whittam, Williams, and also Tompkins, I think, controlled things.
Yeah, a lot of different points of attack, like Brandy just mentioned. Those guys, high involvement, and certainly set a good platform for the second half.
And England are playing out of Pool B. We've got the Pool of Death, Pool C. I fancy the chances of Samoa. I know we will see the Tonga Invitational side shortly against the Cook Islands, and there's Fiji there. I don't mind the look of Samoa. Plenty to look forward to tonight. Second half underway. Wales go from the same hymn book with the first short kick-off. Tompkins back up with it. So England possession. And on there for Liam Watts. Risky ball. Kept alive. George Williams. Look, I don't mind if you try and offload every play just about to break up defences. Graham with a straight and hard charge there into Ben Evans. This is quick play the balls. They've come out of the boxes for the second half, England. McGilvray to play it, 4 tackles up. Here's the last play. Tompkins lets it sing as he goes left. Now it's really trouble. Whitehead back in for James Graham. What a pass! A double there. It is Jake Connor who scores it. But James Graham has had his Sam Tompkins, George Williams moment.
Yeah, great ball from Sam Tompkins. Last play, long ball, wide ball. That's a 25-metre pass out to Elliott Whitehead. Found James Graham back on the inside. Fantastic stuff. Just held his feet, James Graham. And then England open up the scoring for the second half. Just watch this from Graham. Holds the Wales defender off. Whitehead picks it up low and behind him, and then offloads, and they run in an easy try. Great stuff, England.
It was great work to support on the inside, wasn't it, Brandy? Then to get the offload. Great work by the old fella.
Successful, or rather unsuccessful, the conversion attempt from Tompkins for a 21-0 lead. A one-hander around the corner. Now the short kickoff hasn't gone the distance.
Well, I was just about to say they've probably got the best kicker in the competition in Gareth Whittam, but he doesn't hit the mark that time.
So that's a retrospective commentator's curse.
That's right.
You were
So
about to
I was
say
thinking
it,
about
and
it.
it happened. You were thinking about it.
That's all it takes,
still
Andrew.
happened.
Just takes a thought.
Amazing.
Don't even have to spit it out.
Amazing stuff. Wales in possession in England's half. It's a miracle. They've found their way down into the England half. They're 30 away on tackle number 2. It's been a tough match so far for them. Let's see what they've got. Long way from Cardiff right now. And across with Lloyd White. And this time Kobe Green uncapped until tonight. Reece Evans caught up there. Graham across in defence with Elliott Whitehead. 12 from the line. That's the last tackle. And a little dig through. Oh, it was a chance right there. Brilliant play by Tompkins, because I thought Rodri Lloyd was going to score for sure.
Yeah, I just think Wales need to play a bit more direct. Look to play through them. They're playing a bit sideways at the moment. That's great work from Tompkins. Saves the day. But they'll get another chance here.
Rodri Lloyd, one of the proud representatives of the Swinton Lions here at the World Nines. Great club. And batted back there. Well, they've come up with it. Whitehead offloading. Ball is loose. Referee almost got a touch. That wouldn't have been controversial, would it? Now Tompkins again. Dummy and pass. England 3 players there. McGilvray with a chance. Held up, 15 away. Keir gallant in defence. Quick play the ball with George Williams. And held up nicely by Darryl Clark.
Oh,
now
brilliant.
a flick out the back. Why not? Sam Tompkins has pulled out the entire box of tricks. And Jake Connor is having a birthday to remember. Now he's got a double.
Well, we've got about 5 minutes to go, but Sam Tompkins has been the player of the match so far. That was a brilliant play from him right here, but he started it down the other end with a short dropout. There it is, the flick pass. Gives England the overlap. Jake Connor scores his second try in the matter of moments. But the footwork and the ability to find a player on the outside or inside, Sam Tompkins going to be a handful this tournament.
Austin hits the post with a conversion attempt, so unsuccessful. 25-0 now. 5 tries scored. Connor has a double. You're seeing the silky touches of Sam Tompkins.
Yeah, they've come out of the blocks well, haven't they, the English side?
Short kick off. It's a lottery every time. Evans covers up. So they have possession with a huge sigh of relief. But it's an awesome assignment right now for the Welsh. They settle for points at any stage if they can somehow manufacture a 4-pointer. They are playing with the greatest of respect at a different tempo to their opponents. Across it comes to Kobe Green. Nice offload for Reece Williams. Promising there, 39 away from the England line, but then it follows up, slow play the ball. Now the kick through, low, but this man is doing everything. The Sam Tompkins show has come to Sydney. He's straight this year with the Canadian Dragons. Sam Tompkins. Thomas Burgess out there for England with that previous run. Lovely quick hands. Austin. Caught by Reece Williams. Look at the direct attack right now when they get an opportunity. They are playing what's in front of them here. England. Nice work by Jake Truman. That's one of the best young talents out of the UK. 20-year-old Jake, you're seeing him here. They got a forward pass.
Yeah, looked flat from the dummy half, and that's the one they've called forward. Ryan Hall spectacular in the corner, but all to no avail.
Rossi, you mentioned it, the directness of their attack. Playing in behind the ruck.
Experience as part of their playing squad. You saw the great Jamie Peacock in the background behind Wayne Bennett.
Great English play.
What a terrific player, and what a warhorse. The longevity he had in his career. So So Wales back with the ball. Mike Butt has the run. Another one of the Swinton crew playing here. Grace with it. Very much in the Josh Adokar mould, isn't he? We should call him the Hound. We could have the Hound and the Fox. You like that, Brett?
Yeah,
I'll let myself out. As the Welsh go down for Evans, just over halfway. He's tried hard, Reece Evans. Same can be said for the captain, Elliot Keir. Drop ball, hand over straight away. No luck for Connor Davis there. The great Jeff Tuvey, Matt Parrish involved with the Samoan squad. As I said, I reckon they're smokies. I know a lot of people focusing on Tonga Invitational, but I like the offloading potential of the Samoan squad. James Graham's knocked that forward.
Yeah, a bit sloppy there between Graham and Burgess. Burgess onto the field. Gives Wales an opportunity. Want to see Grace in the clear.
Toby Green with it. Jeff Tuvey will join our panel tomorrow morning, day 2. The World Cup here. And now time for Wales to show us what they've got. The kick is there for the corner. Here comes Butt chasing it. He may still have got it down. I think he has. I think Mike Butt has scored the try, and they have awarded it. And this is quite a story. He joked once that he said, oh, my grandmother might be Welsh. I can play for Wales. He checked she is Welsh. She wanted Wales, and they picked him a year later. Here he is scoring a try.
Well done, Mike Butt. They finally get their try, the Welsh. Not the best work there from Jermaine McGilvray, who was leading the chase. Got himself in a position, but as the kick's unsuccessful, it was a pretty ordinary attempt to swipe it dead.
Yeah, a bit sloppy here at the end, England. Nice work from Wales.
Further to the story, I think it was at a wedding in Mexico. that had a few tricks, the Mike Butt story, that he joked with a teammate that he may have a Welsh grandmother. He later found out he did.
And he found that out in a wedding in Mexico.
Yeah, that's right. It's quite a story. A beautiful rugby league yarn. George Williams offloading. Last play of the match. That should do us for England. When they were hot, they were very hot. And Sam Tompkins, a star. 5 tries scored by England, 1 by Wales. At full time, England 25, Wales 4.